Roll cameras, roll sound. Greetings. This is Tush Twins, heard directly on MalcolmPresents.com, a streaming network giving you recording new shows each week for your entertainment and enlightenment.
Let me
Sure.
entertain
If it's
you.
Malcolm, if it's a network and it's MalcolmPresents.com, why isn't it MalcolmPresents.net?
That would be that. Ooh,
Ah,
the woman
ooh,
asks an interesting question.
Yeah, I mean, it's a network, right?
Or
Right, but
Malcolm
Jeez,
presents.
Louise.
but it's a streaming
Me.
it's a streaming network.
Blasphemy.
But nonetheless a network, right?
I guess so.
So maybe, we'll have to chat.
Okay,
We'll figure it out.
I'll call up the FCC and see what they have to say.
There's nothing for them to say.
Does the FCC regulate the internet? I don't think so.
I don't know I don't think anyone regulates the internet because they do whatever the heck they want.
Elon Musk.
No, it's not just him. I mean, he came after the big guys were before. I mean, you had Microsoft, it's Bill Gates and Google, that group. And now
I have no idea. No, I don't think they do.
No, wait. Oh, I do know who started
who's
it.
the guy?
Al Gore.
No, isn't Mark Zuckerberg? Isn't that his?
It was actually, I think, military initially, and it was the way to communicate on a different level or streaming
platform,
or whatever or platform.
Let's
and then when Gore did work on that, but,
according to Wikipedia, no one person, organization, or
no one person.
No one, according to Google, no one person, company, organization, or government runs the internet. It is a globally distributed network comprising many voluntary, interconnected, autonomous networks.
Yeah, right.
But they have the dark web.
Robots.
Don't forget the dark web. They,
actually, it's going to be taken over by AI.
Right, AI is it. You can get your GPT chat, whatever it is. It's gonna be. It's AI. How's your
Did you realize? Well, maybe that's the whole thing, because humans aren't necessary anymore. So maybe that's why
I'm getting the feeling that it's like good luck to us.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why we're having
sayonara, ta-ta, shalom, shalom in the world.
That whole weather change. We're not needed, so we're going to become extinct.
Again, I think I'm gonna.
That's not going to be my problem. And
no, we're both gonna have Futurama. Our heads will be in
a
right.
Glass,
they'll be in the glass,
and
we'll be next to each other, and we'll put Dennis and Les there and screw them. This is for eternity. You thought you'd get rid of us, huh? No, you didn't get rid of us. No way.
Do you think you would like anything for eternity?
I don't know what's for eternity. There's some sharks that have been around a long time. There's creatures that have been around for hundreds of years, like jellyfish, a particular jellyfish. And I don't know if there's an octopus. There's creatures that have lived hundreds of years. The tortoise,
hundreds of millions of years.
No, there's been actual the turtle. I think it was in San Diego Zoo. His name Jason or something. I don't know. There was a turtle from the Galapagos or something, and it's hundreds of years.
Oh, you mean the turtle? One individual turtle, yeah.
One individual turtle who happened to keep that little thing going with. They thought he was too old, but he was zetzing them all. he kept the population going.
Oy.
Well, I never did the intro, but we're the Tush Twins, and that's all you need to know. I mean, it's us. If you listen to us, if you didn't, then you know that we've been kind of joined at the hip for 60 plus years, and so anything that comes out of our mouth, it's just like general association.
Okay, Jonathan the turtle.
Jonathan, right.
Jonathan, he's 191 years old.
There you go. Okay.
Does he have a birth certificate? Can you validate that?
Yes.
And they said he's not the 2,000-year-old man, but he's
But
close.
he's almost going to
getting
be a
there.
200-year-old man. Jonathan the
goes
Turtle.
with
I called him
Anyway,
Jonathan.
Paula, do me a favor, center your face more. You're receding into the background, into the.
How am I doing now?
Now you're fine.
Oh boy, we're getting direction from the
Directions on
director.
it. Well, all I'm seeing is a chin in the top of the head. I want to see her shoulders.
The
Other parts,
director.
other parts also, but I can't talk about that.
Oh, behave yourself.
I'll try.
She's wearing overalls. Chill out, man.
That's
I love
okay.
my overalls.
You're in your overall shorts, I hope.
No, they're the light ones, my light denim.
Oh,
beige.
excuse me. She has overalls for all occasions.
Yes,
Not
I
only
do.
does she have pretty dresses, but she also has in her closet overalls for every time of year.
Every occasion.
What-
You
what we
kidding?
call-
I do.
Well, don't you call her Farmer Red?
Your farmer red. I was
No, I'm not a farmer.
we're gonna talk about this. Kind of brings us, if we're talking into clothes, we're getting almost into a subject that
Ooh.
we're gonna talk about.
Ooh.
We're talking about, because Malcolm goes, let's talk about school days, and I'm like, okay, and then I go, Rusty Paula, what are we talking about? And then as soon as I said school days, she said school shopping for clothes.
Yeah.
And then she went into her
What
gray
did I
shoes.
say? Gray shoes.
So
That was 9th grade or 10th grade?
I must have been 9th grade or something. I
We're
don't
still
know.
in junior high.
Junior high. We're still junior high.
We always got clothes for the first week of school, new clothes, and we always got warm stuff, and we were sweating. We had no air conditioning in our school. You had to wear dresses or a suit. And there's also the Jewish holidays,
Yeah.
and you wore a dress or a long sleeves
It has to be long sleeves, right?
for the synagogue, and there's no air
Right.
conditioning in that either.
Yeah, it was great.
Mm.
Yeah, but
I never knew where if I bought new clothes for the school year or for the Jewish holidays. It was like
kind of
all
melded
combined
into each
Both
other.
milled together.
Right, but I think it was getting the school dropped some of its, craziness in terms of wardrobe.
Second, we were sophomores.
It was Lincoln. Was it Lincoln?
Lincoln,
We were able to
Lincoln.
do it. It wasn't junior high school.
Because I wore my senior year, I used to wear hot pants.
Was it Reynolds?
hot pants.
No, hot pants. And my skirts were always micro mini.
They didn't let us wear that, did they?
Oh, you were that girl. You were that girl they talked about.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Not really, not me. I was the girl they would make fun of. Get back, talking about themes, the little rhymes. Get back, it's Noah.
Right. Get back, it's Noack. Okay, baby. I didn't know. I didn't have an identity until I hit Lincoln, because I was always there. She is, the token sister. What name? I mean, except for my initial friends, but other people. I mean, I'd pass in the hall and they'd start singing "Silly Millimeter Longer." The Chesterfield, right? The Chesterfield commercial, and I'm like, please, just, I beg you, just stop. Yep, Pan Am.
I don't know if people living in other areas can identify with this, but I know living back east in New York, it's where it was the end of the summer. You started changing your clothes, and I remember going out, like either in early September, you go out in the evening, and you felt this north wind. There was a chill in the air.
It's always lovely.
For the whole
today.
summer, for the whole summer, you didn't feel that chill, but all of a sudden, sometime in September, there was a chill in the evening.
Okay, boys and girls, can you say the words of the day? Climate change. Can you all say climate change?
Climate change.
Today on the board, we're going to have climate change.
And what's the weather going to be in New York today?
What's the weather going to be?
90 degrees in northern New Jersey, because we're northwest.
I don't know what it is in the city. It's probably warmer. I would take it. I mean,
I just know it's 90 degrees here, and we had no breeze last night whatsoever.
There was no breeze.
So
It was
freaking hot.
It was zero. the breeze was literally 0 last night.
Yeah, but you have the humidity, right?
We have very
It's-
bad humidity.
That's what
Awful
makes
now.
what
It makes
New
it
York-
worse. It's really
because
awful here.
there is something called dry heat, even though in the dry heat it's bad, but if you're not out in the sun, it's okay. If you're in the sun, forget it.
You know what
No,
it is
I
in
can't
New
take
York?
anything. What?
95.
95.
In
Whoa.
the city. 95
Down
in the city.
city.
Oh my
And
God.
it's
Yeah, me
September.
too.
It's September.
Yeah, well, it's always like that, September.
No,
Oh, a
so-
cool day.
No, not 90s in September. 90s.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we get a little bit.
Sometimes, but not.
It's always the
this-
70s and 80s. It was
it's-
too warm.
Yeah, it's not. 90s
Well, we
is
were
not
lucky.
usual.
Because we were lucky, all three of us. We live near the ocean. So at
Right.
nighttime,
Yeah.
we'd have the ocean
the ocean
breeze.
breeze.
Right.
And we were always 5 degrees cooler than the rest of the city.
Right, but
In the winter, we were 5 degrees warmer because of the ocean.
Right.
but now the ocean is getting warmer, so you're getting a warm breeze.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's awful.
Today's
awful.
words. What are today's words again? I'll repeat them again. Today's words.
Climate change.
Climate change.
What exactly is climate change?
It's really nothing. Go ask the people at Burning Man. I even love the name of that. Burning Man. They all got caught in the desert when it rained in the desert and caused mud and they couldn't get out. 70,000 people. That is the craziest
Without
thing.
toilets.
Without anything. I mean, they had some of them had, RVs with stuff, but still, I don't know. And then
I just don't
and
get
the
Burning
brilliance-
Man.
I'm not even sure why are they burning? Why I don't.
It's
I
an
have to
effigy of
really-
some crazy person. They're
Burning was an
burning him at the-
effigy. No, it's an effigy of mankind burning because it's climate change.
But I'm not. How long has that been going on, Burning Man?
Says like
I'm
10
unfamiliar.
years. 10 years?
10,
Many?
15 years.
Something
yeah.
like that. It started out smaller. It turned into this
And
other
so
thing.
big time celebrities hang out there.
I know, but a lot of them
Don't
left.
get it.
They started walking away.
I heard.
Literally 3 hours to find somebody who picked them up, including Chris Rock.
Rock, yeah. He
Well,
got in the back of
actually-
a truck.
Actually, they said it was 6 miles, which is not that bad, except
You have to walk in that horrible
in the
mud.
mud. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank
It's
you.
I don't. I mean, it's where's Burning? What went wrong at Burning Man?
That's
The men burnt the men
Yeah.
and women burnt the people, the earth. That's the problem.
Well,
The
it's
problem.
the festival started out as an impromptu bonfire, but
Mm-hmm.
now it tracks tens of thousands of revelers a year.
Mhm.
Do they have entertainers there that
Yeah, they have
shows?
entertainers, they perform, but not big stages, but they do have people performing.
This
But-
is wait, hold on. This is how it was reported in the Times when it first started in 2000. And here's the quote. Imagine an hallucinogenic state fair.
Why aren't I there?
I don't know. You
Hello?
should, it's described an environment of counterculture revelry where hippies and Silicon Valley types cut loose in surroundings reminiscent of both Mad Max and Cirque du Soleil. There you go. I don't even know. I don't
Are they
even know what
using,
this
are they
is.
using Mel Gibson as the
Uh,
Burning Man?
It was this year was pummeled by rain, leaving thousands of attendees trapped dealing with thick sludge. With
Mhm.
limited access to the site, oh my God! Attendings were told to conserve food and water,
Food and water. Mhm.
and there was a fatality, unfortunately. But what is Burning Man?
It'd be stupid.
It's held at the end of each summer. It culminates in the burning of a towering wooden sculpture shaped like a man, hence its name. So they burn this sculpture
Yeah.
I don't. I'm trying to grasp
Why?
what all this is about. I just
It's
but
about drugs.
but you know something? If this was 50 years ago, both of
Mhm.
you and me would say, "Oh my God, that sounds fantastic. We
This
gotta
Oh,
is
go."
still sounds fantastic to me. I think it's a cool idea. I would
it's
probably like to go.
it takes
It
place on a
sounds
dusty area. Burning Man has no headliner or scheduled bill of performers. Burners, they call themselves burners, do their own construction, including lodging and colossal art installations. They use a system based on gifts rather than money to exchange goods.
oh, no money
Thi-
whatsoever is
This is
allowed.
this is like the hippy dippy. It's just
Excuse me.
attitude is like associated with nudity, sex, and drug use. Really? Okay.
Really?
Well, I don't know. How come you're not there, Malcolm?
We'll do that. Well,
Nudity, sex,
I'm
and drug.
closer.
And you could be gummying it up, woman. You could just go around as a happy, peppy people.
Right.
Burning Man might suit you well. Just stay out of the
Well, wait
mud.
until I tell you where I'm going on the 23rd.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
On the 23rd of what?
September.
Where are
The
you
day
going?
Where you
before.
going?
I'm going to a dinner. I have no idea where it is. They won't tell you to the day before, and you have to have a special invitation. You have to send your information. And this was on Sunday morning on CBS. It's about the chef who is one of my favorite chefs in the whole world. He did the show on Bon Appetit.
Oh,
What's his name?
you got in?
I got in.
Get out.
Dennis and
That-
I got two tickets. We're
Oh
going.
my.
It's $450 for the two of us.
Where is it? You don't.
I don't know. They won't let me know till the day before.
But what if is it within distance to drive?
It's in
Or do
New
you have
York.
to fly
We're
there?
taking,
Oh,
no, it's in New York.
oh, okay. So you
And
know
we
it's in New
are,
York.
it's in New
Uh,
York. So
New York City or?
yeah, it could be any of the boroughs. Last
Oh, it's New
month it
York
was
City,
in
but
Brooklyn. In
versus
Brooklyn.
Albany.
all right. Can
Well,
you just explain what this is to people? Because this is
okay.
this is right up your alley because you're nuts. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. What this is my dream thing to do.
You're
He's a
so
chef.
nuts.
He cooks with all different types of marijuana, kush, all types of herb.
What's the difference
Um,
between Kush and marijuana?
it's the same thing, but kush is a little it's stronger. It's the
It's
way
just stronger.
it's
Okay.
stronger.
See, I have to.
Yes.
I don't have to ask my phone. I go directly to the source.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And there's different strains of all types of marijuana. It's legal here in Jersey. It's legal in New York. But this place, it's to get into this place is one of the hardest things to do. And I wrote and told them all about my efforts of cooking and learning about, I would like to open up my own catering company and what I'm doing. And I got an email back that night by him
Oh
saying
God.
he would love to invite myself and my husband for dinner.
Oh my
We're one of the
gosh.
ones. There's two dinners that night. It's at 6 o'clock and 9. The 6 o'clock was totally sold out.
How many people for dinner?
I don't know. I have no idea. When they talked about it on Sunday morning, Dennis and I went, "Holy
Wait a minute.
crap!"
Wait a minute. And what's the name of this? What's the name of the chef? Does
It's
their guy have a name?
yeah, Doug. I can't talk about his name right now. We
Oh, okay.
can't talk about his
So,
name. I
but
can't
wait,
tell you the
he
name of
has
the
a
company.
but wait, it's a I mean, how do you know about this if
You have they gave you some
who is
secret information
but how do
on
you know of
TV
them on TV?
because they showed the chef and I looked him up and the name of the
Oh,
company. So
Wait a
I
minute,
looked
wait a
him
minute.
up.
The chef is on how did you find the chef?
Well, I've been following him for years
Okay.
on Bon Appetit. He has a
Oh,
show in
Bong
Los Angeles.
Appetit, that's it.
Appetit.
Okay,
Hmm.
ladies and germs,
And then
Bong Appetit.
Bong, yes, and he
Bing bong.
is amazing chef. And I'm very, very excited. And when I get back from there, I'll explain all about it. But
yeah.
it's like you
That's
If-
going to
have
be
to,
our fun episode, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned because
If you can talk afterwards.
We're hiring a car,
Yeah,
a
no, there's
driver and
no-
a car
yeah.
to take us both ways.
yeah, you can't.
We're
Well,
not, I don't care where it is, we're taking a car.
Well,
Yeah.
don't let your driver have the leftover foods.
Right.
no,
Don't give any doggy bags.
My
know,
driver's a stoner anyway, but
giving
not when he
good
works.
giving good to the high holidays. Can
You
you
know, this reminds me of that movie with
can you two talk for 1 second, please?
yeah. You
I'm
know
sorry,
that
I
Talk
gotta-
amongst ourselves.
Yeah. Do you know that reminds me of the movie with Marlon Brando and who was it? You know, where they hire an exotic chef who does the dinners with illegal animals. You know that they.
Oh, no. This is all normal food.
I know,
Yeah,
but it
but
reminds me
yeah,
of that secret
that
thing.
chef,
And they
yes, I
invited,
remember that movie. That's what they had, like zebra and all kinds of weird
yeah,
stuff.
and
Yeah,
Broderick. What's his name? Matthew Broderick.
Roderick, yes.
And Marlon Brando is almost like the Godfather. It's sort of like a takeoff on that.
But this place, it's elegant and the food, he's a phenomenal chef. I mean, this chef is to die for.
But you can't reveal his name.
I don't want to say his name till after the show. I don't want anything to get back to me.
Ask him if he wants to appear on the show.
I will. I definitely will.
We'll do a whole show dedicated to him, and you could.
Because they don't give you a menu. It could be anywhere from a 5-course to a 20-course meal, and they give you little bites and tastings of things sometimes, or it could be a regular meal. I don't care what they're serving, I will eat it.
But now,
I have,
do they cook
yeah,
the whatever the marijuana or the drugs
yeah,
into it?
yeah,
It's different
everything's
or the same?
infused into each dish has a different infusion. It could be hash. It could be kush. I watched a episode called Kosher Kush.
Kosher kush.
There's a family, Orthodox Jews. He would go into people's homes and teach them how to cook. So this family said, okay, come in, teach us. And they were for Shabbos meal, Friday night. And he made the best meal, and my mouth is going, oh, food. He made matzo ball soup. Now I can make those matzo balls. I've done it already. I've tried it. Came out perfect. And the artistic after effects, I'm telling you, he took a marijuana leaf, and he deep fried it. Now, marijuana leaves have no potence, nothing in them. They taste nice and they're just pretty. And he floated the marijuana leaves on top of the soup. It was
Sorry, guys.
beautiful. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
But
I know you.
it's an exciting. I can't wait. I can't believe I got in. I
Does
got
the marijuana or a
asked
different thing
immediately.
have a different taste to it?
Yes, it gives it a little different taste, but you could cook over it so you don't, but you want to taste a little bit of the marijuana, and you want to feel, by the time you're done, you want to feel stoned
Oh,
or
that's
high.
definitely.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to it.
No, I want to. This is going to be the show after that week. Will be this.
Mhm.
We'll be able to
Yeah.
talk a little bit about it, but
If you
I
can
can't.
remember.
Oh, I'll
sure.
remember, because I'm gonna
Sure.
take pictures of everything if they let me. I don't know if they allow you to do that. But this one girl that was on the show kept saying, "This is my 3rd time. Oh my God, it's the best meal I've ever had."
Oh my God.
And I can't believe I got selected.
Boy, you know who's looking down on you?
Yes.
He just do it for
Mitchie.
Mitchie. Do it for
This is for you, Mitchie.
Wear something Mitchie. You know, bring a Mitchie thing. Bring a
Oh, I will.
tokens thing. Bring something. Mitch would probably be like smiling.
Well, he might.
I'll
He
bring
might
a
have.
picture I have of you, me, and Mitch together.
Okay.
Yeah, Mitch might have arranged it.
It's very
You know
possible.
You never
what?
can
He
tell.
could
It could have been the
sent someone
universe,
down
and
there.
Mitch could have just
He,
said, "Yep,
he said for the new year. I mean, this is Jewish New Year.
right,
I
Happy New Year."
know.
Right, that's the New Year. That's the weekend, right?
Mhm.
That's a
Yom
New Year gift.
Kippur.
Yom
Yom
Kippur is
Kippur
on
is,
Sunday,
and you're going when?
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Sunday night is Yom Kippur, and then
Yeah, the head of the
and then
thing is,
Monday.
last name is a Cohn who runs the thing for him. So I don't
Cone?
think he's gonna, yeah, I don't think he's gonna have a,
Is he gonna wear a cone head?
thing.
Who
I will
knows?
one.
But is that why they call it the High Holy Days?
This gives new meaning to it.
Yeah.
This so I have
Um,
a question. So Kush is a little
Tangents, tangents.
we didn't cover anything. I'm putting this a whole way. I'm gonna use this for my one of my no, I'm gonna use this, because we wanted to talk about somehow with fashion and fashion industry being so very uh not
Okay,
sustainable.
Kush is referred to a pure or hybrid cannabis, which is an indica strain. Indica means for me, and I tell people, so you know, if you want to get relaxed, you get an indica, which means you're in the couch.
But
Indigo.
what's in it? I mean, what makes it different?
It's
It's more of a
it's
relaxant
it's a pure
sedative.
cannabis. It's from Afghan or Hindu. It's grown in certain places. It's a little stronger or a lot stronger.
How come the
When
Afghanis are so uptight if they have all that
it
marijuana
if the you
Well,
if you
and they don't smoke it, I guess.
I don't think so unless they send it out.
has there been anything? I mean, when you're getting this through the dispensaries now, can you feel
Mhm.
comfortable that it's not going to happen? Because there's on the street, they're putting
You don't buy
fentanyl.
on the
They're
street
putting
unless you.
fentanyl in it,
I know.
and that's what's killing people too.
Well, this is. I only. Well, I only like to use when I cook for myself. I have a very good dispensary I go to. I
and
only
it
go to the high end.
and it's all kosher.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
to have a license. It's all kosher kush.
Well, is it
I, I,
kosher
I,
kush?
I think
You
I,
should
I,
have a
Kosher
thing
kush.
called kosher kush. Be
I
They
funny.
think
do.
I think I told you
They
guys.
they do
Yes, they have a strain called kosher kush.
Right,
I
right.
was
That was
telling Malcolm.
kosher
Kosher
kush. Oh
Tush.
my
Yes.
oh my
I,
god.
I, I
Oh my
think
God, it's
I
a
think I told you guys about I don't know, about 6, 7 years ago, before we in LA in California, medical marijuana was okay, but not
yeah,
medicinal, not for regular
Right,
recreation.
right.
use.
But then it was finally
So I asked my doctor, I have a bad back. I said, would marijuana be good? And he said, well, I don't know, try it. So I got
Prescription.
I went to a special doctor. You know, they have
Uh-huh.
they get, and I thought they would give me a whole physical type of thing to get a thing. I walk into the doctor and he
Dr.
said, what do you
Bombay.
need the marijuana for? And I said, I need it for my back. He said, okay. I gave me a prescription that
Okay.
I took to a dispensary, you know, the special
Mm-hmm.
marijuana store. And I said, hey, listen, you know, I've smoked before, but it's been like 20, 30 years because I used to do it as a
Some of this
teenager.
is
And
stronger now.
right, and he said it's
Oh,
stronger.
it's stronger.
And he
Yeah, I
started
remember
to,
that well in a cookie.
yeah, and they
Mhm.
started telling me about the different strains. I said, okay, give me an in-between strain because I don't want something that has no effect. So they were telling me all this sort of bullshit, which I didn't
Oops.
understand anyway
Shh.
about the strength of
Okay.
this, of that, and the other thing.
I'm just gonna have to beep you now.
Oh,
Okay.
beep. Okay. Yeah, where are
Okay.
I
you?
actually, I
Where are you when we need you?
actually, I love reading about all the strains. I get a magazine called Leafly,
Oh my God.
Leafly,
But
and
that,
it's a legal marijuana magazine, and it tells you everything you have to know about
yeah.
marijuana and what to look for and who to, they
Yeah.
only
But
recommend
anyway, to
certain
complete my
people.
story before our time ends,
Yeah.
so I'm sitting down with my wife and we just had dinner, and she doesn't smoke or do anything. So I took it out. I took 2 tokes on it, and
Oh,
about 5 minutes later, I tried to get up. I could not get up. That thing was so damn strong. She had to help me walk to the bathroom.
Get
well,
out.
that did Dennis too. Has happened to Dennis more than once. Now, do you
I haven't
do, what
tried it
strain did they
since, but
give you?
it was so damn strong.
Yeah, it's
What
much stronger now. I
percentage
can't
was
deal
it?
with it.
I have
What
no idea.
percent? Okay,
But that was the last time I tried. I like having a buzz. I hate being out of control.
that's
Right.
me. I only like a buzz,
Well,
though I
the
did go for a whatchamacallit, uh, doctor yesterday.
Yeah.
And I told him that, he asked me about, do I do any drugs? I said, no, I don't smoke pot, but I do eat the edibles. He goes, I'd rather you eat edibles than smoke it because the smoking gets in your lungs. It's still bad. It's not filtered. It's still not
Right.
under that control, which I agree 100%. That's why I'll only eat edibles.
How
Yeah,
did we
Don't
smoking-
get,
smoke.
how did we get talking from fashions to marijuana?
Well, we really didn't do much fashion, so it
No.
doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
we'll
gonna
have to
wear
do that next week.
fashion. I'm gonna wear my cannabis
But
shirts.
you're gonna wear,
and-
you're gonna
Okay,
wear your
my question for next week.
hemp shirt, right? Wear a hemp shirt.
Is it okay to wear white after Labor Day?
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
we'll explore
When I was
that.
growing up, it was verboten. I mean, they would criticize any actress or public, a person who wore
Right.
a white jacket or white dress after Labor Day.
Could
They
wear
made fun
white
of it.
anytime. Yeah.
I
no.
could wear white. I could wear whatever I want, when I want, and how I want. How's
Yeah,
that?
I
Wear
don't
what you want.
I don't think it's as foreboding as it was, but it used to be a thing. I don't
Yeah.
think
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think it's a thing
You
anymore.
had to
I
wear
think
gray shoes after
yeah,
Labor Day.
yes,
Okay,
yes. We had to wear
anyway,
gray shoes.
Max, also, let's go to Google and find out why.
Why the
Why was white verboten? Especially,
we'll have to do that for the next show.
okay,
We'll-
anyway,
we'll
guys,
figure it
our
out,
time is
but-
up.
I don't know how we got Kosher Kush, Leafly magazine,
And
Bong Appetit.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
know.
Bon Appetit. There's an episode. If you could stream it on Netflix, look at the Shabbat dinner episode. Oh
Shabbat dinner.
my God, you'll crack up. It's wonderful.
maybe we should do a show called, change the name of the show called Bong Tush.
Bong Tush.
The Tush Bongs.
Tush
Tush
Bongs.
Bongs. Guys, our
wow.
show's up.
What do you think? What do you think? One last thing. Would Julia Child go to Bong Appetit?
Yes, she would. She is
She
the
would.
coolest. She
No,
Okay.
would.
she's inventive.
She's
She
cool.
Yes,
would
she
do it.
was.
She
She's
would've done it.
experimental.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, you have a good week.
All right.
Peace
ciao,
out.
ciao.
And
May
try to remember what you did so we could talk about it in the next show.
Well, that's the
Clue?
following week. It's not
What?
next week. It's the week
It's
after.
The week after, the
Yeah,
23rd.
so,
So right
yeah.
after the new
We get-
year's over.
Right.
If I remember anything about the
Why,
new year.
why are we off
Boy.
next week?
No,
We're
I'm
not.
saying I'm not going to talk
She's
about.
not doing the
Oh,
show.
okay.
She's she's going
Oh,
to
it's
Bon
after.
Appetit the week
Okay.
right by
after.
Yom Kippur.
Next
yeah.
week we'll talk about the
Well,
fashion.
As I say in
Yes.
California,
This is more
no,
fun.
no hay
This-
problema. I see you guys next week.
We can just
Shalom.
do a whole show of this. Ciao.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.